Think about that activity. What do you prefer? Do you prefer chasing or being chased? If this game was a metaphor for life, in your life, what are you running from?
Well, as a teacher educator, I've been frustrated that very often traditional teacher education programs focus on the knowledge and competences of being a language teacher. And I think to the detriment perhaps of looking at performance, what teachers actually do in the classroom. So I thought applied theatre may inform teacher education, particularly as applied theatre has a proven methodology that's been used in care homes and hospitals and prisons and educational training centres for years. I thought applied theatre might be a way of marrying what people know and what people do, what people understand and action.
I would start somewhere like here probably, and if I'm the guide and this is my guest, I'll say, Sigana, welcome to Q8. This is where I was born. Let me take you around my town. This town is called Ahmadi. This is my house, 39 First Street North. Do you want to go into my house? Okay, so let's go through the garden. There's a small garden. And just take them on a tour of your place. The guest should be extremely interested. Ask lots of questions. Wow, who's that? Where did you go? So don't be a sort of, okay. Ask lots of questions.
Well, there were 4 aims really. The first one was diagnostic, just to see what the participants thought about applied theatre methodologies in teacher education, what they thought was valuable. The second aim was what did they learn, what skills did they value. The third aim was looking at the methodology, how did applied theatre methodology work in a teacher education context. And the fourth aim was for participants to take some facilitation skills away with them at the end of the workshop, and they could use these in their own professional development contexts.
I think applied theatre greatly can inform teacher development. The word applied, right, directly translates to that. So in the world of teaching, you come up with an idea, you go into the classroom, you try it, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And then, based on that, you can then go back to the drawing board, try something new. But that takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of class time. It takes student patience and teacher patience, and it doesn't always work correctly. Because teaching is all about communication, if you communicate something ineffectively, students struggle, or colleagues struggle, etc. So having the opportunity in a theatrical, safe space where the stakes are lower and no one is going to be hurt, and you can try things out without having deep repercussions, I think is great for teacher development. It gives you the opportunity to test and experiment and see without feeling like if I get this wrong, this will be disastrous, right? It gives you the opportunity to play with different possible scenarios, and then hopefully use what you've learned with your students. But it gives that safe space to try new things, which I think is wonderful. So.
Oh, a glass of wine, a snack. That'll be
be so nice. Oh shoot, the grade reports.
The grade reports!
No. Nope. We're leaving it at work. We're at home. We're not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna enjoy our time off. Time off is given for a reason. Okay. Oh my gosh, the parent emails.
The parent emails!
It's fine. I'll get to them on Monday. Some parents will be angry, but you know what? They're gonna be angry anyway, so it's fine. It'll be okay. Oh my gosh, the lesson plan. I didn't write a lesson plan.
The lesson plan!
I can't. There's too much. It never ends. It's just me, and it's all the time, and I just can't handle it anymore.
So what did we do? Well, we did a number of drama games to build trust, build rapport, collaboration, sharing of ideas. But the main methodology was built around forum theatre. And that had 5 stages. And the first stage was brainstorming. So we thought about the problems and challenges of being an English language teacher. The next stage was sharing our experiences, telling our stories, telling our experiences of challenges, how we faced them. Maybe they're challenges we overcome or challenges that are still present. The next stage was enacting these, and we used image theatre to help tell the stories, and then we built up to 6 scenarios. And for each scenario there was a facilitator who was like a director, and we rehearsed these. And then the final stage is presenting these in a forum presentation to an invited audience. And this has 2 stages. First we showed our scenarios and said, okay, this is the problem of an English language teacher. And then we invited the audience to intervene, to help solve the problems. So we said, okay, if you see the protagonist struggling or under oppression, then you can say stop, and you can come in, intervene, and help us find a solution. And this worked well. We had quite a few interventions from the audience, and it generated quite a lot of discussion and a lot of creative solutions to overcome the protagonist's problems.
Okay, everyone. I'm gonna count to 10, okay? And I want everybody to sit down. 10. Count sitting. 10. 9. 8.
I'm sitting.
7.
Teacher, I'm sitting.
6.
Yes.
I was here for a while.
Damn it!
3, 2, 1.
Stand up now. Stand up, teacher.
Sit down, stand up. Just give me 5.
Yay!
There you
I'm
are.
good.
Yeah.
I thought it was lovely watching the things that were created by people from nothing. It's always fun to see drama appear from just a word. And so it was, I just loved how the chairs were creeping towards the teacher at the end. It was really exciting. I loved that. It was a bit scary.
In the group that I really liked how people want to contribute to from their own life. For example, like she's a choreographer and she tries to find to make our teamwork better, and she combines it with her job, and I said we can do this, and then like it's not something that I can do, so I really appreciate it, like, because my life is basically teaching, so if I want to contribute, I will contribute from teaching. But that was really nice to combine different disciplines into this, because it's drama, it's music and rhythm, and so that's what I like to make it better, like share the experience, share your knowledge, everything.
And then it just evolved from that, and then we thought of music, and it was like a rhythmical music, repetitive, becoming more like annoying sound and becoming more annoying, and it reminded me of the children. They start with one voice and then 10 voices, and then it's overwhelming, like a crescendo of noise.
Where are you? Bing!
What are you doing? What shall we do right now?
Please call me. Bing!
Bing, 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 bing.
Bing! 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 Bing!
Ding, ding, ding,
Three, two, one, turn. But what's happening? How do they feel?
Well, Robin is clearly disturbed by her colleagues. They're making a lot of noise, possibly on the phone.
What are you doing this weekend? I really want to come over to your house.
Oh, just a minute. I'm in the middle of a conversation. What was that?
You all suck so much. I hate you all. Actually, I love you, and that's the problem. I want to talk to you, but I can't because I have to do this instead. I have to finish this report. Please let me. Okay, it's okay. Just ignore them. They're gonna go away in a minute. I don't know, but they're planning. They'll go out for drinks. I can join them later. Maybe we'll have fun. I don't know.
From this theater workshop, I learned that there are alternative theater techniques that can help adults express their negative emotions. So for example, in the workshop, we discussed a lot of the problems that teachers have, and we were able to act them out and use them with our bodies, not just with our words. So finding these different techniques and finding different ways to express negative emotions is really helpful, and something that I think we can use in our lives, not just in theater. What did I learn? I learned many things from the workshop, so it's difficult to boil down to just one thing. I think the largest takeaway from the workshops I had was that you don't need to face problems as a teacher by yourself. There are many frustrations in the world of teaching. There are many difficulties, but you can be creative and you can be collaborative and work with other people to better understand what those problems really are, what at the root of the problem is the key issue, and come up with solutions, and other people will be willing to work with you on that. I think that was a lovely takeaway for me, was that not only can you be collaborative, but that other people want to be collaborative, and that was very lovely.
Firstly, we learnt that participants value performative skills. They value skills that help them raise awareness of themselves, awareness of other people, awareness of their context, but also on a deeper level, skills that help them reflect on why they do what they do. And this is kind of reflecting on their identity as teachers. We also learnt that the methodology is effective. The idea of reenacting scenarios is a way of reflecting on critical incidents. It's participant-led, it's solution-focused, it encourages interaction, and it encourages finding creative solutions to problems. And finally, we learned that these facilitation skills are valuable skills that can be taken from the workshops and used in other contexts, other professional development contexts.
This activity is kind of a metaphor for forum theatre. The idea is that we're presenting the audience with some problem situation, conflict situations, where the protagonist is pushing against something and the audience has to find a solution. So when we do it next week, the aim is not to, the audience will come with suggestions and hopefully they'll actually enact, they will try out their suggestions. And the aim for us is not to say, oh yeah, very good, well done, you solved the problem, because that's too easy. The aim is to kind of get them to work hard at it. You know, we're not going to let them off easily, but not so hard that they say, ah.
No seats are better than other seats. They're all the same.
So welcome everybody to our interactive theatre event. We're going to show you some of the challenges that we've come out of our workshops, and we'd like you to help us solve these difficulties. So if you see something that one of the characters is doing that you think can be changed, particularly the protagonist, but you can change any character you like, just say stop, and then we will invite you to say what you want to be changed, or to come and do it.
Hey, as I like to call it.
I've got some tickets. Stop me.
Sure, come on. I want to be her. You're welcome. Because that's the situation I'm in every single day. I know what to do. No. Tell me tickets, what?
Yeah, hi, B, and A. Well, actually, let's do with B. I've got tickets for AC/DC.
That's so cool.
You want to come with me?
Show. Oh my gosh, yes. And I'm going to the basement of school right now. Teacher's room.
I really liked the workshop. It was the first time that I felt like a workshop is meaningful in a way that it is not really pointing fingers at anybody, at any teacher, but at the same time it is providing all kinds of solutions for teachers. And I think that was the best part of it. I don't know what else to say.
This event was fantastic because it gave me a lot of ideas of running similar workshops with my colleagues, and it was super fun, you know, seeing professionals at work and face-to-face after 2 long years of online teaching. It was a fantastic opportunity. I really enjoyed it.
Although I was a little late for the event, I find it very fulfilling, actually, because each day as teachers we face lots of challenges and difficulties, and especially I work for a state school with too many students in one class, and in terms of instructions I struggle a lot, and to be able to see myself in that position in a live act was really good, and it gave me new ideas. And I'm really lucky to be here today.
And I am doing this workshop because I'm an intern here at ITI, but it has actually been very informative for me as a teacher. I think the thing I liked best about it was reflecting on the difficult experiences of being a teacher with other teachers. I think in the teaching profession, everyone knows it's difficult, but to actually put words to it and to really feel that with other people and to take the time to sit with that feeling of guilt and pressure and frustration, and know that other people are feeling the same way, and then work through that. It was really lovely, and I very much enjoyed that.
Hello, I've just been doing Tom's workshop and it was very enjoyable. I loved it. It was very applicable to my own job. I am a teacher of young learners and there were lots of nice games to play which I can do with my children. And all the people on the course, very nice people. And it was so much fun working with new people. And we all started from nothing and we've produced something really wonderful. And I'm really excited to perform for an audience.
It was a very good experience for me to see people in action in front of me, and it really affected me because I think if I employ this in the class, I can actually have a better impact and have a high association to the concepts that I'm trying to create. So it was a very good experience. I'd like to thank ITI for giving me this chance to learn this. Thank you.